For ACUSports.com, I'm Grant Boone talking some Wildcat baseball here with head coach Britt Bonneau, who was clean-shaven before the game against Texas Tech, and now look at you. 16 innings you guys went with the number 5 team in the nation, the Red Raiders, before finally falling 6-5. Coach, just the moment, the atmosphere, the back and forth, how great was it?
Well, it was like we were playing in a playoff game, playoff atmosphere. You're playing a team that just came off going to the College World Series, and you're going head-to-head with them. And you know, we didn't really fare too well with these guys last year. And so to be able to go out there, have our pitchers do what they did, have some clutch hitting by some of our upperclassmen, just to see those guys respond in the way they did, to go neck and neck with these guys for 16 innings and have a chance with the lead going into the bottom of the 16th was just, you know what, I was just so proud of our team, the way they handled themselves and how they just kept going out there and putting zeros up on the board. It was just awesome, and I just really felt like that we represented Abilene Christian real well last night.
Well, there's no question. People all over Wildcat Nation were going crazy on the internet, social media. On the basketball broadcast, we're giving updates as we went along. Just a little context here. I mean, 16 innings, 6-5 final, that's exciting no matter who you're playing. But, again, number 5 team in the nation. Coach, this is the number 7 hitting team in the nation, and you shut them out for 10 consecutive innings. I don't care who you are. You shut anybody out for 10 consecutive, but doesn't that change it considering how good they are?
Well, I tell you what, I've been real impressed with what Coach Flanders has done with our pitching staff, and our bullpen this year has been lights out. When we go to those guys, they've been putting up zeros. They have really done their part into keeping us in ball games. And so I give a lot of credit to our coaches and what they've done with our pitching staff and how they've gone out there and just they have been bulldogs. You know, those that watched the game last night or listened to it, there was 2 or 3 times where Texas Tech had opportunities that they could have won that game, and we got out of those jams. And so I credit our pitchers going out there and making the right pitches and putting ourselves in a position to win the baseball game.
You said last year as ACU made the transition to Division I that you wanted to give some of these upperclassmen who wouldn't be able to compete for a championship the sense that they're playing huge games. And so you scheduled this murderer's row last year. You've done it again this year. But I kept thinking last night about that comment from a year ago as I was following Tyler Eager. Here's a guy who, you know, came in. He was the Lone Star Conference Freshman of the Year, then winds up here finishing out his career in Division I. 8th inning, you're down 4-3, 2 outs. You get Draper at second in scoring position, and he gets the single to drive him in. Bang, bang, play at the plate. Then did he throw runner out in extra innings?
Yes.
From center field? I mean, for Tyler, a senior moment, a chance for a guy who's put in a lot of good work to have a big night on a big stage. I thought that was cool.
Well, and we all know Tyler has been a huge part of our offense over the last 4 years, and to watch him, you know, listen, your 3-hole hitter is supposed to get that hit, and he has stepped up and done that, and that's what we need out of those guys. You know, we had Seth Spivey last year that got those hits for us, and until somebody goes up and proves that they can do it, which he did last night, you know what, that's just going to build on these other guys. These younger guys are going to have more confidence, and it's nice to have a hitter like that in the 3-hole. And luckily we had the right guy up at the right time, and he clutched up and got a hit for us.
Boy, it was a great night up in Lubbock, and even in the loss, ACU more than acquitted itself admirably. Now, you're bundled up here. It's the middle of the week, and the snow's about to blow through, but the forecast does look a little better for the weekend as the Nicholls Colonels come to town. Southland Conference play, I mean, it's on, and I can't imagine much of a better preparation than the game on Tuesday night.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you're talking about one of the top pitching staffs in the country. That's what they've built their program on, and so we're going to be very challenged at the plate, and it looks like you know, it's going to be some really good games. If we continue to pitch the way we pitch and are able to match Texas Tech and do the same thing that we did with them with Nicholls, you know, we're going to be in the ball game. And I think our hitters are going to come around, and eventually, you know, they're going to do a lot better than what they're doing. I mean, we've got guys like Draper and some of those guys in Crippen who we know can hit. That you know, at times this year have shown us that you know, they're going to be a big part of our offense, and we just need to get those guys going. And what a better weekend to start that is conference weekend.
All right, it gets going this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The First pitches, 6 o'clock Friday, 2 o'clock Saturday, 1 o'clock Sunday. As we always say here in Abilene, weather permitting. For Coach Britt Bonneau, I'm Grant Boone for ACUSports.com.